You like that, but dude, I gotta say, you look like Richie Rich all grown up.
Oh
so
man, where
Oh,
is this
dear.
thing going? I want to know.
Oof.
Uh,
All right, so the Rage Quit podcast episode number trace has officially started. We're up and running.
Hi.
Hello.
Roll the intro.
Yeah, roll the intro.
Cue the super
all of
loud
us start
dubstep.
dancing.
Somebody get to work making the intro. 'Cause, we don't have one.
Hey, this
It'll
is
just-
your
it'll just
birthday.
be a
Man. I'm just
compilation
here.
of Cap Raging.
Yeah, just compilations of Cap Raging. Sounds good.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, hey.
I'm sure if
Okay,
I
so
go through my
before we
VODs,
start-
there's enough of them.
I want to say thanks to that dude David that came into Labs' stream the other day
Yeah.
for the sub badges and emotes. Dude did a freaking awesome job.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, that dude is dope. I
Super-
looked at his portfolio.
Super affordable too. I had him
Yeah.
do a few emotes for me, which was cool.
I wish I
got
was
the
like
chat at the end last night.
Did you say you were talking with him last night?
He dropped in my chat at the very end last night.
Nice.
Oh.
Nice. Yeah, no, he's good shit. And like he designed all the emotes with me like right over video chat, so I could see everything that he was
telling me.
doing.
Yeah,
that's
that's
pretty
nice.
cool.
Yeah, it was really cool.
I may do him to get new sub badges.
Yep.
Jeremiah, what are you doing?
Dude, I love my sub badge. That thing is freaking awesome.
My sub badges were like so last second. I was like, what do I want? What's a good sub badge?
But yeah,
I'm still working on sub badges.
It was
What's
like
up with your emotes, Cap?
Lab.
What? What about him?
You're
So
supposed to help me with that.
All you have to do is hop in. I can walk you through to doing it. It takes 5 seconds.
We were supposed to do it last night.
You never hopped
You got
in.
back on, and you
Ooh.
never did.
I can tell you they do look dope though.
Yeah, they look great. I've seen them. They're good. Very good. First topic. This is Butterfly's topic, so I'm glad you're here.
Well, I didn't want to do it like all by myself. I just wanted to see. Did any of y'all watch the 3 hours?
I did.
I
of
watched some of it
Ubisoft?
with you.
I did, and I went through the recap.
I've
I did
watched
that
some
too.
trailers though.
What was it?
The Ubisoft Forward event.
No, I did not get a chance to watch it.
I did not watch that.
Nope.
Oh,
What's
wow.
the matter with you?
So,
I didn't watch it either. Explain it, Butterfly.
so it was just basically all the new different games that they were talking about that are coming out, and being a newbie, I was really interested because I don't know any other game that I want to play, and I'm really interested in Watch Dogs. I liked the whole you can basically recruit people off the street. They all have different, I guess different. I don't know if you say strengths and weaknesses to build against the resistance, and that looks really really cool to play. That Far Cry 6 trailer. I was on the edge of my seat, and then just goes away, and I'm like, oh my god, I have to know.
The Far Cry series is fantastic.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah,
They're great.
I will say that, for me personally, I did really enjoy all the Far Cries up until the last two. They've kind of dropped off a little bit for me. Just
Primer
because,
wasn't that good.
well, it's just to me the difficulty went down on the last two. I think it was the fourth one, the very final boss. You literally chase him down,
Yeah.
and then you press a button, and it's done.
Yeah, and he does.
And that kind of annoyed me, but I mean, I still love the series. It was a great game. I'm sure I'll play this one as well. But
Yeah.
The Far Cry series is more for the casual gamer, anyways. It's not really it's not meant to be extremely difficult. Now, granted, I know the achievement hunters and stuff like that, they want that difficulty, but
yeah,
for a player like Steph, like Butterfly, casual gamers still new to gaming. It's the perfect series to pick up and play pretty much whenever.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and I think the Assassin's Creed, I think that by far is something that I'm looking forward to trying to play.
Have you played any of that series?
I've watched other people play it. There's
Yeah,
only one game I've played.
Okay, yeah.
Um,
I just didn't
Yeah,
know
but-
if maybe you had dabbled in one of like the very first
Mm-mm.
ones, like
No,
ever.
I've watched. No, I mean my daughters have played it, so I've seen them play. And I think Steele used to play it back in the day. I don't really remember all the games he played, but this particular one looks really cool because you can pick a male or a female.
Yep.
So
It's cool,
only
I
the
can be a
second game in
woman
the
now.
series that
A
allows you to
woman.
do that too.
Yeah, you
say that again. I'm sorry. You read-
I said I think that's only the second game in the series that's allowed you to do that.
Yeah.
I think one of the
Oh,
other
really?
games
Yeah.
you play as like a brother sister duo.
well, you,
Mhm.
I
you
think
could do it in the
this
last
one-
one. You could do it
Was
in
it the last
Odyssey.
one? Okay.
Yeah. So, but I just think those graphics look really, really cool. And just really excited to being so new. Really excited to see all the new ones coming out and like getting a chance to actually try to play some of those now. Before I would watch stuff like that and be like, okay. And now it's like, oh my gosh, I can't wait.
I'm hoping for console players that it will be available for the older consoles. But I'm not sure it will be because I know the last one, Odyssey, was murder on like console frame rate. Like
Yeah.
they were running at like 24 FPS. Like
Yeah, it was really bad.
yeah, it's real bad on console. It made for kind of a crappy experience. Long,
Out of the
One of
games
them
that you
times.
guys saw with that release stuff, is there any game particular that you're looking forward to playing?
Well, one of the things that I saw that looks interesting, I can't remember the exact name of it, but it's basically like it's a mashup of all the Ubisoft heroes,
Yeah.
and they all I don't know what the game is based on because I didn't get to watch the full trailer. But like you
Remember
see
that one's name.
Splinter Cell, Sam Fisher, Cavi, and Montag from Rainbow Six all running up, and they break loose. God, what was his name from Wildlands? The villain.
Oh crap. Yep. That guy.
That one
El Sueño or whatever it
Yeah.
was. Yeah.
Yes, and they're all running to break him out, and then he's like, "Don't make me regret this," and they all run off. I thought that was going to be. That game looks awesome. I know it looks kind of cartoonish, but it does look really good. It looks like it'll be an entertaining
You
game.
talking about the Tom Clancy Elite
Yes.
Squad?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
that game I saw the other day, and honestly, it looked pretty cool. So I might give that one a try.
And then, so I don't know, are any of those games exclusive to any specific console, or are they all?
No, they're
Not
all
for any of them.
I don't
Ubisoft's
think I've
games
heard
are
any.
all
I
they're
think
not
there's
cross platform because you can't play them with people, but they're all consoles. They're non-exclusive.
So, actually, watching Ubisoft Forward actually made me purchase a game. One of the
He's
biggest
spending money.
complaints that I had heard about Ghost Recon Breakpoint was the fact that they had eliminated the AI characters.
Yep.
So, like for me, I played Wildlands. I played a lot of Wildlands solo, and the AI characters I would use them to play my playstyle.
Meat shields.
And when I heard that they weren't going to release the AI characters for Breakpoint, I was kind of disappointed. So I never really went out and bought the game. I'd heard some okay stuff about the game, but I never went out and got the game because the lack of the AI characters was such a turnoff for me. Well, during Forward, they actually announced not only are they doing a live event currently running from, I think it started today up until the 21st,
Yep.
but they also released a update that allows you to have AI teammates that do pretty much the exact same thing that they did in Wildlands. So that was the purchase point for me.
Nice.
I know they're gonna get a shit ton of money from me. I can already tell. So
Yeah.
I
No,
don't know.
I'll definitely end up playing or buying Assassin's Creed and probably Far Cry as well.
Far Cry is
Check 'em
definitely on
out.
the list.
They'll-
Far Cry is
They'll get
Yeah.
they'll get my money.
Now, did you
I'll get
go
my
back and do the hyperspace thing again, Labs? Or
Yeah,
no?
I've played it once since it went to open beta.
Because I played it just like a couple games, and I mean, you got to be.
It's fast.
Fast.
It's fast.
You gotta
It's
be on
so
crack.
fast.
Is it?
Yeah, it's so
you
fast.
gotta be on crack.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
so
I mean,
fast.
It's bad. How
See,
See, but I
fast.
kind of like
So
that
it's not a
playstyle.
butterfly game.
it's like
Oh no.
it's shipment on a BR map though. It's crazy.
Oh.
Yeah,
Like
it's
seconds
No.
of this thing fall off in
Yeah.
like what 45
Does it
seconds.
slow down at all?
I mean, it moves so fast. If you don't get your stuff and get it going,
so I play
Yeah,
everything
mhm.
else on 120 FOV. I had to set this down to 80 just to like
Wow.
Keep up.
yeah, just so like my brain didn't explode.
I see.
And I
wanna
think the
try it because
default
I like those
FOV is like
fast-paced.
65.
Oh boy.
Yeah. It's pretty crazy.
nut.
I think I need to try the open beta because I like those fast-paced games. Like
It's fun.
like Titanfall.
Yeah. It's half again as faster than Titanfall.
Really?
Yeah.
It's fat. Yeah. Like you need to snort 2 lines of G Fuel and take an Adderall to get.
Oh, dude, don't tempt me.
Like it's that hard. Kids don't do that.
It's fun though.
Do not do that.
It's a lot of
fun.
fun. Both the snorting lines of G Fuel and the game.
Don't play. Don't do either.
Oh, but the popping the Adderall is okay, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
great.
No.
That was just it for me as a newbie. Seeing all that, it was really exciting, and I actually watched it through another streamer's, like I guess they were streaming it and showing it, and seeing their reaction to it, who have played the games was a lot of fun as well.
Now if only Ubisoft could get their server stuff together.
Yeah.
I will
they
say,
get-
as somebody who hadn't played Siege before, other than like once before on console, being in the Siege servers the other day though, and seeing like people get banned by like the truckload was super impressive. Just like,
yeah, their bot works really good.
yeah, it's like
Well,
just like pages of people getting banned for hacking.
One of my buddies that I used to work with back when I lived in Michigan, he actually was the one who told me about Ubisoft Forward. And the whole reason I watched, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't really excited to watch because I'm not really into watching, like E3 and stuff like that. Like I'll check it out, but I'm not really into it like that. The whole reason I watched was so I could get Watch Dogs 2 for free. So Ubisoft Forward starts, and I'm like, all right, cool. All I gotta do is log in. So I go to log in, can't log in. So what's going on? So I try to log in.
No.
Can't log in. So apparently, so many people tried to log into
Yeah.
Ubisoft servers that they
Crashed
basically
it.
they crashed the entire server. Nobody could log in.
Damn.
Yeah, that
Luckily, they came out and said they're just going to give it to everybody with a Ubisoft account for free.
yeah, which is cool. As someone that has a Ubisoft account, like, yeah, no, that was a cool event. I enjoyed it quite a bit. It was a lot of fun, and it was their first one. So next year they'll probably come back with something bigger and better because I think you're seeing a lot of the companies like move away from that E3 stuff, particularly
Their
with
format
like the COVID, but also like it's just better to have your own showcase than be at these big trade shows with a bunch of
get lost
competition.
in the shuffle.
Yeah, maybe who knows what type of like display you get stuck with and things like that. So, which is kind of too bad because I enjoyed going to E3. I've been to E3 a bunch of times. I've been the last 4 years for work.
Damn. See, I've wanted to go.
It's a lot of fun. It's even more fun going with like a press pass.
Yeah.
I need to go work for you.
Yeah, I need
Yeah.
your job.
I think he needs an assistant.
Dude,
I think he needs like
I will
5.
I already have
tie
one.
your
Right.
shoes, carry your bags, whatever you want.
I'll carry
Oh,
Red
no, I
Bulls.
won't do
Can I do
that.
that? Can I be?
It'll
Can I
be
be
no.
a Red Bull?
waiting for you when you get off.
I'll put you in my backpack and walk around with you.
No, it's got to be one of those baby carriers on the front.
Yeah.
Oh,
Strap him
That's a visual for sure.
My feet just
Look at-
dragging on the ground.
I got a backpack as it is. Don't no.
I mean, I'm pretty sure he's taller than you, so that's gonna be a challenge in itself.
Be
He's like, your beard's tickling my neck.
Wait, look at who's carrying who? Which one?
Oh my
Oh, that's too
gosh, guys. Y'all are crazy.
I just got the email. My emotes and sub badges are approved.
There you go.
Hey, there you go.
Nice.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So, speaking of emails from streaming services, we were actually talking about this the other night. I think it was in my Discord. We were talking about getting notifications from Discord when you launch your stream. If you wanted to stream the game on Discord that you were playing, which had Cap and I thinking maybe Discord's going to try to get seriously into the streaming space.
I feel like they have the market for it.
Yeah, the gamers are already there. Like,
Correct.
everybody already plays, or that's playing is using Discord for the most part. Their system is really easy. The only thing that they don't have like integration for right now is like layouts and stuff like that, but I feel like that wouldn't be a huge technical problem to overcome with it, where they already have the servers and stuff.
I think the biggest problem that Discord will run into if they do start a streaming service is they don't have a service for console. Like, that was one of the biggest things that I liked about Xbox was Twitch has a app for their console so that you can stream from your console.
Right.
Yeah.
So I think that if Discord is going to do that, they're going to have to release something for console gamers as well.
Yeah, I don't think that would be too big of a hurdle for them to overcome, though. Because that's just really releasing an app and developing the security protocols for that.
It's just kind of like fine tuning it for the console and everything use, and I mean, then it's good.
It would be. I think it would be really cool. Like, if they come out with the support for overlays and stuff like that, I'll give it a shot. I'll stream on it for a little bit and see how it goes. Especially if they allow like dual streams like Twitch does.
That'd be sweet.
Yeah. I would.
I think you're going to see more of that happen. I mean, we've already talked about the Spotify streaming possibly coming into effect, and now Discord. I think with the evolution of esports, I think you're going to start to see more of a competitiveness with Twitch and, well, Facebook now. Facebook has kind of picked up their streaming services with Mixer going down the drain. You're going to see a little bit more of a battle between streaming services, and it's good for the business. It's good for the industry.
No, agreed, 100%. The only thing that's a little sketchy with Discord is like the discoverability. They would have to come up with some way to, like, for people to find your channel from.
Yeah. Not having all your numbers afterwards and everything.
Yeah, numbers and just like there's no, like, on Twitch, which Twitch isn't great either. At least there's like that side panel for recommended streamers. Like that kind of sucks too, because it's like 4 people and they're usually like huge streamers. But Discord doesn't have. Yeah, exactly. It's like mine's like Nick Mercs and Tfue every day.
Mine are
just in case you don't know who those people are.
Thanks. I've heard of them. I'm not following for a reason.
Which would be great, like an up and coming panel.
Yeah. Something, anything, literally any type of discoverability API would be better than what they have now. But
like,
Discord has nothing.
Amount of views, it should put you up there.
Yeah, and they do the community showcase thing, which is a great idea. And like, I've had that pop up a couple of times for me, but it's always like community showcase, and then you have to dig to find the community showcase where that actually is. So unless somebody's actually going and looking for who's in the community showcase, it doesn't do anything for you. That would be Discord's biggest hurdle, I think. Because other than that, gamers are already using Discord. They're already there.
Yeah. That's the main thing I think that Discord is like would be main competition for Twitch, is because they already have such a giant community that uses the app.
Yeah.
So like the transfer wouldn't be that big.
Literally everybody's there. Even people that aren't necessarily streaming but are gaming are using.
Exactly.
Most PC gamers are using Discord as a way to communicate.
Just give them a stream key and you got it.
Well, even console gamers, it's way better than game chat.
Oh, absolutely.
Quality is better than game chat. As long as you have.
And you can also balance like how loud the game is to the people. Where when you're in game chat, you really are just kind of stuck.
Yeah, you're at Xbox's or PlayStation's mercy. It's the audio balance for the most part.
Especially when Cap rages.
Yeah. Get that deafen button
Look at that
ready.
glare. Did you see that?
Oh yeah,
Like, looked
that's
up.
why I said something.
He didn't even move his head. He's like, I'm just gonna give you eyes.
Well, he can't
Pretty
move. Can't move his head, or otherwise we'll just be staring at his forehead. But
Nothing but eyebrows.
It's so funny.
on to the next thing.
Oh.
I forget who brought this up, but I have a tab that says Dr. Disrespect News.
That would be Trigun.
Ah, yes.
And Shellen as well, but he's not here.
Yeah, so what I've heard here recently, from Slasher and watching a couple other videos that I was watching. So Slasher had somebody else on that was a gaming reporter, and pretty much he spilled the beans about if he were to give out any names or about what happened, that anybody he told could get a slander lawsuit put towards them from Dr. Disrespect. So people know what happened. They're just not saying what happened.
Yeah, yeah. No, no. Doc did that interview. I think it was yesterday. He did an interview, but he didn't say anything there either. He's just like,
he's
just like, I didn't know what was happening when it happened. Found out watching a friend's stream. Was real surprised.
Whatever it is that Twitch is looking for, whatever happened, it's not good for whatever, for his name, his brand, his sake, his life.
Yeah, I mean, that defamation lawsuit stuff, like, that could be literally anything, though, still.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
it could...
Well, I honestly think he does know, and I think he's under an NDA.
Yeah, I think he knows now for sure.
That would make the most sense.
Yeah, I think he knows now.
I was gonna say
sure.
when Deep Pride wrote that earlier, I was like, that makes way more makes a lot of sense to me, at least.
I'm sure he knows.
Nobody saying anything is pretty suspicious in itself,
I'm sure he knows now. I 100% believe that he didn't know initially, and that when he called Twitch the first time, they were like, nope, sorry, I can't tell you anything, because, like, I've worked for big companies. I know how that process can work. It's like, we're about to bring legal action against somebody. Don't tell them anything. Like, just fire them and get the lawyers ready. Have them sharpen their knives. So, I still think he got caught with his hands in the cookie jar trying to organize a move to a new streaming service, whatever that will be.
Yeah, Masco.
Yeah,
he's gone. He gone.
With internet right now for whatever reason.
Lose Cap here in just a second too.
Yeah. Southern internet.
Hey, mine's working just fine.
Yeah, I'm good here.
They don't want to toast in the
I was waiting for Trigun's finger to hit the screen, flicking people off. No, when you said Southern, I was like, uh-oh.
Oh, throw down.
Let me release this.
I do know.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, I've been told.
Mine goes in reverse.
I've been told. No, I know, like, in that interview that he did the other day, he did a whole lot of, like, Marshawn lynching. I'm here so I don't get fined. My lawyers have told me to not talk about this, so I'm assuming.
Smart.
Yeah, for sure.
He did a lot of scapegoat.
He did release a Instagram video today too.
I was gonna say that, Trigun. I think when I read it, the initial thing that I came away with was he wanted you to feel sorry for him for the whole situation, and it was a little. I mean, I don't know enough about it to say much, and I try not to say something unless I know. But that was just my take in reading it. Was he kind of played the poor me?
Yeah.
He'll be fine.
Sounds about like him.
He'll be fine.
He'll be fine.
He's the two-time.
He'll end up
two-time.
He'll end up streaming on YouTube with Ninja, and they'll be fine. He did release the Instagram video today that was like, it's all under control, was the gist of it. It's like they
And
took it.
Shroud will be back
They
home.
took it all out of my control, but it's back under control. And I'll be back was the gist of his Instagram music video that he released today. So he'll be just fine.
He'll find something. I saw that some people are saying that he may start streaming off of his website.
Yeah.
His which they were saying is basically at this point just a merch store, but that could be an option for him.
Nah, I'm sure. Like worst case scenario, he could do that.
Yeah.
Really be a bad option for him either. He's already built his brand. He's got a following.
Yeah, I mean, if he can,
Yeah, exactly.
if he's still drawing numbers to his website, which I'm sure he would at least draw decent numbers, like he'll be fine.
So, Mass will be back. His PC decided it want to update right now on him.
Oh,
I,
there he is.
Damn it, Windows.
I caught that on mine earlier. It was funny. Boom. Yeah, so that's it for the doc news for this week. Someday we'll not do doc news.
Hopefully one day,
When it becomes
hopefully one
irrelevant.
day it'll come to the end.
Yeah. Someday when the wig falls off and
Oh,
his gray hair is revealed.
And the glasses go away.
Yeah,
It's
the
just
mustache.
and then it will be over.
I won't say anything about the stash because Hitman might get.
Oh, I
mad.
did.
And he loses the stash.
I'm pretty sure his is glued on though. Like that's
True.
As
All
long as
for
he
the
doesn't
character.
go into any more bathrooms, I'm sure he'll be okay.
oh, feels bad.
Just saying.
Feels bad. Whose topic was the worst game ever?
Mine.
Whose was that? That's what I thought.
boy, what's it gonna be? What
I
is
was
it?
gonna say, was it really that hard of a decision who that could be?
So, worst game ever?
Warzone.
I'm
Is it really-
offended.
Oof.
all of us
Play Warzone religiously.
Like everyone's
Wait, what did he
Well,
say? He sounded like a robot.
Yeah, no.
Math turned into a robot.
or
It was only a matter of time.
oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no, that comes through loud and clear.
He wasn't ready.
I'll go ahead and start it. My vote for worst game ever is Homefront 2. I don't
How
know.
dare you?
I don't know if any of you ever played the first one.
How dare you?
I loved the first Homefront, especially the story. The Homefront has probably the most gruesome
Yep.
game intro
Yes.
I have ever played. And the story was fantastic, and the multiplayer was actually rather decent. Homefront 2, they dropped the ball. Multiplayer servers were terrible. The storyline was it was more repetitive than the first Assassin's Creed.
But it's Homefront. Homefront is amazing.
Listen, just because the name is two words you can say doesn't mean that it was a good game.
Oh, they're so bad for each other.
But
Oh, my
I really did enjoy the first Homefront, and I know not a lot of people did, but I did, and I even spent money on the expansion pass and all of that. But with the second one, I was not thrilled.
Yeah, I will admit that Homefront 2 did have its downfalls, but it was a solid game. And I really didn't get into the multiplayer on Homefront 2, but the gameplay and the mechanics were solid. Now mine what the hell was it?
Memorable.
Can't be that bad if you forgot it.
Damn it. No, I have it on Steam because I wanted to play it again. And I forgot. Yeah,
It's the worst game
that
ever.
I
I'm gonna
want to
play
that
again.
yeah, and I forgot what it was. See if I can find it. Somebody else can go while I look for
Okay,
Come
well,
on, Hitman, tell me what you're. I knew it.
well, right now, not necessarily the worst game, but worst game ever in my opinion is Last of Us 2 because of that fucking
I
ending.
knew that was coming.
I knew it, that's all.
Oh,
Don't spoil it. I
I'll let
still.
him. I'll let him go.
No, I'm not spoiling. I'm just saying the ending fucking pissed me off. It pissed everybody that was watching it off. It pissed everybody that played it off. Like,
So I had
Oh,
a
like,
game
yeah.
to
Just
That was-
watching it pissed me the heck off. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
I mean, like, it's just for you to have such an iconic game and you wait so fucking long to put it out and you put all this fucking work into it and you give us that shit ending, it pissed me off.
Dude, so I was gonna buy it.
Heated.
I was gonna buy it and play through it, even after
Yeah.
watching you play through it. And then I saw the ending. I'm like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah. Yep.
Like-
Yep.
I'm still gonna play it. I've avoided everything.
I've seen the gameplay. The gameplay looks phenomenal.
No, the game looks.
I mean,
the game looks
that's what I'm
amazing.
saying.
It is
Fun game,
good.
great
It does look
game, just
beautiful.
that
And-
fucking
Yeah.
ending.
Right up until it ends, it's great.
Yeah.
So it's basically Game of Thrones for video games.
Yeah.
Oh
Yes. Yes.
Oh, wow,
The
that was
ending.
harsh.
The ending
And I
is.
would say
The
I
ending
think
is season
a
8
big-
all over again.
I've
I would
never
say
watched
I'd
Game of
say it's
Thrones,
worse.
so
Either,
It's
so I
worse
couldn't
than the
really
ending of Game of Thrones.
Oh.
That's how pissed
Oh,
off I was.
I don't know. I was pretty pissed at season 8 of Game of Thrones.
Yeah, I was too.
Yeah.
I was too.
I
But I
never
think I've
watched
had
it.
time to get over it, so I'm okay.
Yeah, you at least had like.
This ending still bothers me.
You at least had like 4 episodes at the last part of Game of Thrones when you're like, yeah, I know how this is gonna go. This is dumb.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Yeah, you knew it
they're
was
gonna
going
they're gonna
downhill.
blow this.
See, my thing
Mhm.
was like, we don't have enough time to be sitting here talking,
Right.
boys. All right, like,
We'll have to
it's
do a
epi-
podcast of
it's
just
like
Game
ep-
of Thrones
Yeah,
bitching.
it's like episode 1. I was like, we ain't got time. We ain't got time.
Right.
We have so much to do, and we're sitting here talking. Really? Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah. No. As soon as Arya killed the Night King, I was like, yep, nope, nah, dumb. Like the rest of this is dumb. This didn't need to be done in episode 1. This should have been last episode things. Not a fan.
Yeah, I've never seen an episode of Game of Thrones.
Oh,
I
it's
can't
so
really-
good up until the end.
Just
So
like,
good.
It really is.
Yeah, I've never
I've
watched it
only
either, but
seen the first 2 episodes of The Walking Dead.
I can't make
I
it.
haven't watched
I
any
can't
of
make
those.
it. I can't make it through like the first 3 episodes.
it's like The
I always
Office.
quit.
Only the last season of The Office sucked. Just imagine that.
ooh.
No, the last season of The Office wasn't that bad. If you want to talk about terrible last seasons, let's talk about Scrubs. Scrubs
Oh.
season 9 does
Oh.
not exist.
No,
He's
that was
way
so bad.
That whole
Oh,
thing
man.
kind of died off after a while. Like once they switched over to the new people and
Yeah, to
stuff,
the
and
new cast.
it, like all of it just
It was
kinda
just like
fell.
JD
It
teaching.
fell apart.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
As real Scrubs fans call it, season 8 finale is the real finale.
yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Or like watching through that 70s show and they bring in Randy. Like
Yeah.
who fucking
Oh,
wants
wow.
Damn, goddamn Randy.
him?
No.
Hmm.
So my
Well,
worst,
Okay.
yeah. So my worst game is Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. That game was stupid.
Yeah.
They could have. I thought Advanced Warfare was a cool try. It wasn't that popular though, so I don't know why they went like even more that direction with Infinite Warfare.
This sucked. Let's push this more.
People didn't like it when you could jump really high. Let's make it so
Or
you can
just-
fly.
Let's go
Yeah.
to space. Let's do that.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that was dumb. That was kind of I almost killed COD for me.
See, and I didn't try Infinite Warfare just because I hated Advanced Warfare so much.
See, I didn't even play any of those at all. Like I stopped after like Black Ops 2 or so. And
I think I played Advanced Warfare, and
Yeah.
I was so turned off by the Call of Duty series at that point. I was like, I'm not buying another Call of Duty game for a while.
yeah, I didn't come back to World War II.
And
I didn't play World War II.
I didn't play World War II either.
I think I played
Wasn't
Advanced
World
Warfare
War
and
II
then
the
skipped.
start of zombies?
No, that was
No.
the first Black Ops.
Yeah, first
No,
Black
zombies
Ops.
started
yeah.
in World at War, didn't it?
Oh, yeah,
yeah,
no,
yeah.
yeah, World at
it
War.
was it was World at War.
Oh, I was talking about the update on World War II. That one had zombies, I'm pretty sure.
Yes.
I think
it did.
yeah.
It did.
But it was
The
bad.
DLC
It
did.
was bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was bad.
No, I didn't come out. I didn't come back to COD until Black Ops 4 though.
Yeah, see, I can't even play that game. I hated the multiplayer and I was terrible at Blackout.
I was only terrible because of controller. That was my only thing.
It's sad to say I'm better at Warzone than I was at Blackout, but I like the way Blackout looked better.
The multiplayer on Black Ops 4 was super easy, and I didn't really care for
Yeah.
it.
I just hated the fact that you had to manually heal and the special ability shit. Like,
Oh
that's
yeah.
my god.
Yeah, for the multiplayer side, yeah.
But Blackout, I played an embarrassing amount of that as well.
I mean,
Same.
for as
About
much as
the-
I
I
sucked at it, I
could
played
get-
a lot.
I got more solo wins on Blackout than I do on Warzone. I got like 15.
That was a lot easier game to win too. Like,
Oh yeah.
I have
It felt
hundreds
like
of
a lot of
Blackout
fun.
ones. Hundreds of Blackout ones. I think 600 or 700.
I do not.
Jesus.
I don't know. I know my main issue is that like between Warzone and Blackout felt fun even when you died,
Yeah.
and then Warzone you just get pissed off. And you're done.
Even though you only died one, like even though you only had one life in Blackout.
Yeah.
for the
Yeah.
most part, like unless you were playing one of the respawn modes, but
It was just kind of like a shrug, and then it's like,
yeah,
oh, next one.
like all right, fuck it, like we'll go.
Okay, so I
we'll go
couldn't
play another
find
one.
it. But what is it? Solid Snake. Anybody remember that character? Snake?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Mhm.
Metal Gear
Those
Solid.
games
Yeah.
fucking
Kill
pissed me
Solid.
off.
Why?
Really?
I never could get it. Like I was never sneaky enough for any. Of the
That's right.
I always
That
wanted to
doesn't
go
make
in and just fucking kill everything. Yeah.
So it's not a bad game. You're just a bad player.
No, it's a bad. It's a bad game. I'm blaming the game for me being bad.
They
I had
didn't,
it on.
they
I
didn't
get what
care.
you're saying though.
Play style is terrible.
I had it on PSP, and that just it was
dude,
so hard
that's
to
your
see.
problem.
Well, see, I was about to say that's problem number 2.
Hey, I love my PSP. Okay,
Hey, it was a good system, but the games were not that great.
it will come back one day.
No.
The PS Vita died. It crashed and burned. There's no way.
The Vita was ahead of its time. I'm gonna tell everybody that. I love
It was.
It was.
And then
I
they
still-
they invented this thing called a cell phone that that you can play games on too.
Quick side note: do you guys remember the PSP Go?
Yeah,
Did you know
Yeah.
they actually made a phone?
I
that was
did.
the PSP Go.
did know
Yeah.
that. I had
Actually,
I had a friend that bought one like an idiot.
I had a friend too. Hey, it was cool though because you just flip to the side and there you go.
It got terrible service in Maine though. It was
Yeah.
it was awful. I think who did he have to have it? I want to say it was Sprint, and they had one tower.
Oh no.
Yeah, they had one tower in southern Maine, and we don't live in southern Maine.
Rip, rip for him.
Yeah, it was bad. He went to like Portland to go buy the thing because that was where the one Sprint store was.
Wow.
Jesus.
It was
Oh, boy.
it was bad. It was
That
really,
is bad.
It was really bad.
All right, so my turn.
Yep.
All right, I don't know if you guys remember the game Brink.
Yes.
That was a shit game. I hated that game.
I remember
remember-
trying to rent that game at Movie Gallery, and
Oh wow.
Yeah.
You brought out the old. You showing it.
yeah,
Wow.
yeah, we had
We're
them.
not going to talk about age. We've been through this.
We had them
today.
right to the bitter end.
We're
We
not
had,
going there today.
we had them right to the bitter end, but I remember trying to rent it, and the guy walked up to me and goes, "Don't, it's awful." And I read it. I ended up getting something else.
See, that was my issue. I think my brother rented it, and then I went to play it. And I like the first 5 minutes, I was just confused at what was going on. I had no clue what was happening in the game. It was like shoot shit, and I was just like, "What am I
The
doing?
way
What
they
am I doing?"
advertised it was so awesome, and I was so
It made
excited.
it look cool.
And then I bought the game and I played the game. And I was like, "What the fuck is this?
Exactly.
What the fuck?"
Confusion on your face, right, Dos? Like you did the other night when you were playing that alien game.
Oh yeah,
You looked so confused when you were playing that game.
dude, that game was weird,
It was creepy as shit.
creepy as shit. But then the monster froze in place, and I just didn't know what to do with myself. I was like, "Do I touch it? Do I walk away?"
He looked like Ricky Bobby when he's like, "What do I do with my hands?"
Exactly. It froze in place, so I just kind of stared at it. And I was like, "Can I walk past it?" And right as I walked up to it, it just snapped into action and jumped at me.
And then he's like, the damn hamster had his head cut off, and he's like, "No, the hamster."
We don't talk about that.
He's got
Crazy if you want. I think Brink would have done better as a battle royale.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah,
Yeah,
I feel like it had a lot of futuristic stuff like leaning and sliding, and a lot of stuff that other games didn't move to yet.
Yeah.
But it just did it so badly.
Real bad.
It felt so clunky and terrible.
it was bad.
Yeah.
It's like he needs some milk, bad.
Very much. You need like 5 gallons of milk.
Yep.
Sick after.
Mast,
that.
have you shared your least favorite game of all time?
Nope.
No, I
He
haven't.
was trying to, and it was like,
He looks like he's ready to go to bed.
Well, you
You
know,
gotta
if
go to
take
bed?
things out of your mouth, it helps you speak better.
Mast, do you need a nappy?
What?
Sounds like a yes.
All right. Anyways, what were we talking about again?
Worst game ever.
More topic.
Oh, so all right. So I love the Assassin's Creed series. Love it. Played like the original Xbox when the first Assassin's Creed came out.
So we're doing the opposite of that.
Like
Worst.
I love the
Sounds
Assassin's
like
Creed
2
series.
words.
I played them all in literally chronological order. And
Chronological.
yeah, sure, we'll go with that word.
Avril Lavigne.
Colonological.
Colonoscopy order.
Chronological.
Trying to use big words.
Some delicious water.
Mathematics next.
So when they re-announced Odyssey Origins, I was so hyped, and I went and bought the Yeti mic, the premium Yeti mic that came with the game, and like everything, and like I was super hyped. I was like, finally I get another Assassin's Creed. Started playing it, and it wasn't my thing. I didn't like the way they set it up, and I was really kind of kind of upset with the way that Ubisoft did Assassin's Creed after that. I didn't really like the storyline, and I kind of fell off to where I didn't even want to play their later game Odyssey. To when now that I'm actually playing it, Odyssey was a little more better than Origins in my opinion. However, Odyssey is just Origins with Greek gods.
Yep.
I guess that's how it is. But I didn't really like how they did the whole leveling system in it. It was kind of
Little weird.
it was a little weird trying to get used to, especially in Assassin's Creed game, how the assassin you're playing as is supposed to be a guy that can assassinate people. And when I can't do that because I haven't went and helped someone find their lost bunny, I don't know how that helps me kill somebody. But if that's going to give me experience enough to where I can kill a level 15, it was just, I don't know. It just wasn't my game for a long time. So
Well, to
that's
touch on
probably
Yeah.
that's probably
Touch
going to be
on
my worst.
Assassin's Creed, I would say that I like the series a lot. I haven't played through nearly as much as you, I'm sure. But the one thing I hate is how they went from the first one to the rest of them, that you couldn't just kill anybody, because that was like kind of a cool aspect of the first one. You could just walk around, kill whoever
American
you wanted.
whoever.
As long as you got away from the guards, you were fine.
Yeah.
Like, I really like that aspect of it. But I mean, all of the games are great. Like I said, I haven't played through the series nearly as much as you.
The way I felt like it was just San Andreas with
Yeah.
assassins.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
as long as I hid behind a dumpster for 5 seconds, I'm good. You know?
Yeah.
It was and when you
Good.
went to the aspect of like when they started adding the ships like in Rogue and then in like number 4 where it was
Black Flag.
Black, it turned into where it was like, holy crap, this game like I wish they just made a multiplayer of Black Flag.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
imagine just
Yeah.
sailing around on a boat with your buddies blowing shit up. Like,
I believe that's Sea of Thieves.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
yeah. Look, it was supposed to be a Sea of Thieves, and then Sea of Thieves came out, and I was like, I heard Sea of Thieves got really good. Though. I heard it got better, but I have not given it another chance.
I see a lot of people streaming that game.
Yeah, I got a
It's
lot better
fun.
after the
It's
update.
fun.
Because I bought it when it first came out, and
It was on Game Pass for free.
Well, you had to buy Game Pass.
You already bought it.
He bought the Game Pass at one point, so he kind of bought
Yeah, I bought it.
it. Get all technical up in this.
I will.
But the Origins just wasn't my. It kind of turned me off of the whole Assassin's Creed thing.
Yeah.
So
Butterfly.
I can't really pick a game that's like my worst game. I mean, I only play Call of Duty. So I don't really know. Like,
what game did you hate growing up?
well, I mean, I think I liked all of them because I would only play the ones I was good at. You know, that was just how I was.
Makes sense.
But growing up, I played a lot of Donkey Kong, Q*bert. Now I'm aging myself. I know. I'm telling you.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Those are the games I played too. You're good.
Pac-Man on the
Yeah.
table at the restaurant.
What's Q*bert?
Yeah.
Dude, I used to get so excited when I saw those as a kid. I was like, "Oh my
yeah.
god, they have games in the table!"
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But
I
Q*bert,
used to
I
have a
literally we had
great-
at home. I used to play it at home, and then we had these like little like miniature kind of like arcade games, and I just remember those things would get so hot you could like smell the plastic.
Yeah.
It was like it's so warm.
Hot electronics.
But yeah, we had a Q*bert one and we had the Donkey Kong one. But my game of always was Super Mario Brothers, and after that, I really didn't play anything until I think I have to backtrack. So I played a game with Leo that was a Call of Duty. It was a co-op, but it was just him and I doing on different little missions, and I didn't know how to use the controller, and I didn't obviously know how to shoot, so we never really won any of them.
I can hear him
I felt bad for him. I
can
felt bad
hear
for
the-
him, but
I can hear the screaming in the background. Just
well, my thing was I always, and I still do it, I always say I'm sorry, and like he'd be like, "There's nothing to be sorry for," because we had to do it like in a time frame, and you know, me in a time frame is just not gonna work. So I don't really think back in the day that I had a game I didn't like, because if I didn't like it, I just didn't play it. So nothing stands out right now.
What's the main character's name from San Andreas?
which one?
CJ.
CJ, yeah.
Damn it, CJ, you had one job.
Yeah, one job.
Love that game, dude.
I swear, I used to get so mad chasing that fucking train.
Whoa.
Chase the
Oh,
damn
with
train.
With the big dude driving the damn motorcycle and you trying to shoot people off of it.
Oh, Big Smoke.
Big Smoke.
Love that game, man.
Rest in peace to Big Smoke's arteries.
Big.
Ordering $100 worth of food.
Yo, let me get two number
If I had to
9.
say the worst
Number
thing right
9
now is
large.
that we discussed, I think the first episode was that this damn gulag. I just can't.
No.
I fucking hate
New
it.
gulag.
without
is-
passion.
New gulag.
I hate
is
it as
stupid.
of right now. The snipers.
We're not Rare Z.
Yeah.
We cannot pull that shit off.
No.
No.
I'm okay
But
with the
you're-
sniper
you're
rifles.
so
It's the
damn
damn
close.
fists.
I love it. I
Yeah,
love it.
no,
I love
I
it.
ain't
That's
touching
all you get is fists.
I can't
You're
win the
just mad
stupid
because
fists.
You can't knife people like Sean. Okay.
I think my
You're
main
just
issue with
mad.
it.
What'd you say, Sphinx?
I said my main issue with the gulag still to this day, not the snipers, not any of the guns, not anything like that. It's just the lethals and tacticals. It
Tacticals.
ruins it.
Yes.
It ruins it so much.
I
No.
agree.
Labs
There's
is
nothing
mad
like
at it.
being in a gunfight and just getting, C4 in the face.
I
Or
always get the
Freaking
fists.
like was those stickies that fucking stick to you?
Oh,
and you're
yeah,
still
yeah,
trying
the
to, like,
Semtex.
face them?
Oh
You're
my
dead.
I get fists like 80% of the
flashing
time.
kills me too.
Stuns and
happened?
I got the
flashbangs, the
crossbow.
worst.
Labs is mad because
Yeah.
Sean can throw a knife better than him.
That's my bitch.
Ooh,
I
that's
can do a
rough.
couple things better than Lab.
Let's not talk about one
Y'all
of
are
those
bad.
things.
That's what I was talking about.
Never again will that boy get on this mic and be like,
I'm giving him an honorary card.
you're gonna give him a card. Why? Because he's a kid.
No, because he's
yeah.
badass. That's why. Boy
Well,
got
he-
brass cojones, bro.
I mean, he did, don't get me wrong. He did get 2 or 3 knife kills in the game.
You did.
It was like
One
2 or
in the
3 of them.
actual game.
Yeah, in the actual game. He got one dude came up behind him, stabbed him in the back, got the assassination on him. And then he got another one with the
Damn.
gulag and another one somewhere else. And I was like, okay, my kid can game. It was the proudest moment.
Proud dad moment.
So
tears in your
Sphinx wanted to talk about Project X Cloud
Where'd
with
he go?
Xbox, but he's run away.
Because I literally just got the email for it, for the preview.
So
I have,
I was one of the first 250 people to take part in the Project X Cloud alpha because they partnered with us at work to provide it to some of our users. So
What is it?
I've been using it. It's like a remote play kind of. Are you familiar with Google Stadia?
A
Yeah.
little bit, not
a
much,
little
but
bit.
He's back.
He's back. So it's similar to that. It's for Xbox titles, any title on Xbox. You can play on your phone using Xbox
Switch
controller.
to xCloud.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So you had things you wanted to share about it.
Yeah, I don't know to like the super depths of what it all is and everything like that and all the ins and outs of it. All I know is that I thought it was a super cool thing for console players to just kind of be able to seamlessly, change games and whatnot and everything like that.
Yep.
To go from gaming on the console to gaming on your phone, and I thought that's something that could bring more people into the console world too.
It's very cool. It works pretty well. You probably didn't hear me, but I was one of the first 250 people to have access to it outside of Microsoft. Because they partnered with us at work to do like an early beta with some of our employees and stuff.
The only thing that I'm concerned about is the requirement of the 5G Wi-Fi connection. Like not being able to use it on your phone signal.
Yeah.
We're not having 5G.
So you should you don't want to use it on LTE. I tried to use it on LTE. Your ping is not good.
Yeah, I feel like the connection would be very unstable.
But I'm just saying, if their goal is to make it more of a mobile thing, be able to, pick up a game or you're on the bus and you're trying to get somewhere, your bus isn't gonna have Wi-Fi. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
No,
So-
but 5G, you're gonna see in the next 6 months that 5G, every phone that's gonna come out is gonna have 5G, so you'll be able to use it with your mobile.
You're gonna be
network
able to
as
use
well.
that brain tumor. It's gonna leave in you
Oh,
better.
Stop it.
Are you one of those, Trigun? Please tell me you're one of those.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I know Jack about 5G, so I'm just
It
talking.
uses
about
the same frequencies that LTE uses. Don't make
Yeah.
me explain this to me while I'm not at work.
But
How many calls a day do you get about that? I'm just curious.
I get approximately 0. This guy doesn't talk to people. I avoided it at all
They
costs.
took that away real fast
Yeah.
after he talked to one, probably.
They're like, we're gonna find you another position that doesn't require you interacting with other humans.
Okay.
that you could put down because they dumb as doornails.
Oh,
Sounds good.
Since we're on the topic of Xbox, has anybody heard any good news about Halo Infinite yet?
I mean, it's a
That
thing.
got
I haven't
a
been
little
keeping
bit.
up with it now.
We know
So-
what stands for Halo.
Yes, we know. So within the next, I think it was like between the 20th and 24th, they're supposed to have like E3 and all this stuff.
Mhm.
Well, Xbox is going to be releasing, I think, 60 games to try out. And one of them is going to be Halo Infinite.
Yep.
So we're going to be able to see exactly how the game is. and I believe it was the 23rd is what I saw about it, that they're going to be having it. The drops 23rd. And yeah, and the release date is fixing to come out too. I think you were looking at September, October, or whenever the new system drops.
Probably
Whenever-
November.
Okay.
Probably
Yeah.
November.
I thought
And
November.
then once everything drops, everybody's getting everything. The new system drops, PC's getting it, Xbox is getting it, and they may be bringing it to Nintendo Switch also.
That would be cool.
I love my Switch.
It would be great because Sean bugs me about playing Halo all the time. But
I love the Halo series. I haven't played it in a long time, but the Halo series is great.
It's a lot of fun. We're
And
we're
the
having
first
a lot
one.
of fun playing.
yes.
I'm kind of jealous. I wanted to be a part of that.
Hop in, man.
Oh,
but,
and they're bringing back playable Arbiter,
Yes.
Nice.
Ooh, okay.
so that's going to be another thing.
One of my favorite games in the Halo series, and y'all are probably going to give me some shit for this, but one of my favorite games in the Halo series is Halo Wars.
Yeah, a little
Look
bit.
at that face cam.
Yep. I knew I was going to.
He can't even hide
knew
it.
I was gonna-
He tried. He so tried.
That's not a game.
That's not a
It is-
I
game.
mean, it was
Yes, it
kind.
is.
It was bullshit.
It's like
That
chess
was the
with
worst
pieces.
Halo.
No.
You
no, it wasn't.
kind of played it.
That's like chess with a lot of pieces.
Yeah.
I thoroughly.
Yeah, but I
enjoyed
mean-
it.
I'm not gonna lie. I played it. It was a good game. It was fun.
I feel like now
But-
I'm into those like strategic type of like almost board game style type games. So I feel like nowadays it'd be pretty fun, but back then it was just like
Yeah, it
you get
wasn't
a Halo game and you're like, oh yeah, that's not Halo.
This isn't Halo.
I gave
But-
Cap a migraine.
Cap, it's okay.
His
It's
head's
okay,
about to
Cap.
explode.
It's really
Yep.
zoomed in on
Can we
that, too.
get Captain Rage on a podcast?
No.
Yeah, come on.
Rage Quit podcast.
No, I
It is
have my
like a
actual
rage quit.
shield back there. I'm not breaking my actual shield. Thank you.
The next piece of stuff to talk about is another DOS topic.
Oh.
The U.S. Army esports team.
Almost
Oh,
on
yeah.
that.
Did you really?
Yep.
Basically,
I
from
don't think Cap's rage would have been good. Like, I think his rage would have brought the whole team down.
I mean,
No.
considering it's a recruiting method, he probably would have been swearing it all chat, and
I
they'd have been
was
like, "Okay,
already
look, we're
in
gonna
when it
have to
happened.
bench you."
I was in when it happened.
Mm.
So, I mean, I'm kind of curious as to how that works. So, like, are they going to be like overseas and?
So it's like the Golden Knights. From my understanding, they just a recruiting tool essentially. So
They
they'll
do-
have like their normal assignments, and then they'll get pulled to do esports stuff, right?
Yeah.
That's how the Golden
Yeah,
Knights
'cause
work. From my
they
understanding.
still do.
Is that a full-time
competition
duty
type thing.
assignment?
I'm not entirely sure exactly. I know that from what I read and everything, they are full-time recruiters, and
Okay.
they are kind of, in the term, specialized in
Mhm.
streaming. So they still do their whole recruiting job and everything like that, but their main method is Twitch streaming. So they still they do everything that like an esports team does, and actual army recruiters do, which is recruiting, doing that whole process, all that sort of stuff. But they still go to tournaments, they still play games, they're still an esports team.
Mhm.
They're the
all that
special
sort of
forces
stuff.
of esports.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah, I thought it was
Signing
pretty cool 'cause I
bonus
had
is
no
a
idea.
$30,000 signing bonus.
Yeah.
Oh, my fat ass is losing some weight. My big ass is losing some weight, boy. I haven't hit 35 yet, so
I mean, I'm just saying the Golden Knights are elite parachutists. I'm not thinking you're a elite gamer just yet, there, sir.
Damn.
my Valorant KD says different.
Oh,
Yeah, you're Valorant.
They
KD.
dropped
Yeah, you're
Valorant
Valorant,
KD,
Call
though.
of Duty, so
That they dropped-
Warzone though.
They
what's
dropped
your
Cap-
Warzone KD Trigun?
I don't
Did
know.
they drop Valorant KD?
Nope. No, it's not actually a thing.
I got actually I was hyped a little there. I was like,
Yes.
I got
Now-
like
I get a lot of kills and
I
I
got
close
like
my
an
eyes when I
8.0,
die, so I
dude.
don't know.
What percent were you in Siege, Dragon?
Ooh, damn.
That's a low
ranked.
blow.
For
That's a low
headshots, what percentage were you in?
I don't know. I have to
I'm gonna
look.
keep quiet. I'm gonna keep quiet then.
If you know, please tell me because I don't.
I don't know what you were. I know what I was.
2%.
I was in the top 3 overall headshots.
Okay.
That would be on Ubisoft, right? I'd be able to find that on there, wouldn't I?
Yes,
Yeah, there's like a Ubisoft tracker. With all
I
that stuff.
see hacks and caps.
that would be a negative.
Uh-oh, scripts.
Playing on
If you wanna see
console.
Cap get sweaty. If you want to see Cap get sweaty, watch him play Rainbow.
Oh, I
I was gonna say, I
have.
need to play.
I was in games
Rainbow
with him.
I get toxic in Siege.
As do I.
No, Doss, you get more than toxic. You get nasty. You get downright nasty. I've seen you play Siege, and
And that's on stream too. You don't even hear half the stuff I say. When it's off stream.
that's Blessing Domes wondering what the fuck.
That
Blessing
would
Domes
be
100.
Oh, that's funny. I am not a fan of that game. I am very bad at that game. So bad.
I'm
Takes
bad at
time.
Valorant.
It takes
So
time.
bad.
It really does.
I'm decent at all 3. I'd say. Just decent. Just
I hate
decent.
Valorant.
Siege is just so slow.
That's
but
what I
makes
like about it.
good. That makes it's so strategic
Oh.
and everything. The headshots and everything.
Mast is down. You lost him out.
No,
Yeah,
that would
oh,
be
no,
butterfly.
it's
That would
butterfly.
be
it was
butterfly.
butterfly.
I'm back. It just like I lost complete everything.
That's fun.
Mm.
Oh no!
All right, Mast.
Uh,
That
just-
West. That
Yeah, we were
Western
talking
internet.
and then I'm like, whoop.
Mast, take us home, buddy. Gaming news with Mast.
That Utah internet.
All right. This
Was that
week.
Morse code for turning the stream off?
No, that's Morse code for your KDA.
0.000.
Yeah.
0010000.
They're all just ones and zeros. Starting with 0. So, gaming news of the week, right? For all us 6 players in here, Rainbow Six Siege, right? I don't know if you guys played the new. Yeah.
Right, you.
Boo 6. Ew. The next patch
Oh,
update could
come on.
finally make Oryx good. As
Boo.
even if
okay.
he wasn't. So, using the remash dash through soft walls will now deplete the dash of all charges instead of just depleting it by 1. The refresh time for it will be up to 12 seconds from 8, so it'll take 12 now. Also, the recovery time will now be 0.5 seconds from it being 0.7, and that's for Oryx. They're also upgrading gridlock a little more. The lower gridlock will be the track stingers that deploy to 9 seconds, down from 13 seconds. They're also doing 0.45 seconds, down from 7 seconds for the actual spike deployment for her special
Gadget.
ability.
Okay.
And
So, how's that going to make the game good?
so it's just these operators in general that they're kind of reworking. Now, the big operator that I want you guys to look at is Fuse.
Yet.
So you know how they've increased his they increased his cluster charges.
Yes.
Instead of 3, you have 4.
Yes.
And that's gonna make a big deal, especially on like
Yeah.
bomb and everything.
I love
More
I love
hostages to kill.
Fuse.
Well,
No.
in ranked and everything, they don't do hostage or secure the area
Yeah.
anymore. It's just bomb. So with the new maps, they're so destroyable that Fuse can pretty much fuse wherever, and having that
Yeah.
extra charge is going to be really big.
That makes me
Yeah,
happy as a
especially
Fuse
if
main.
you- Yeah. Especially I use Fuse rather often, and with Jaeger, you get rid of what, 2 of them, pretty much. If
Yeah.
you hit all
Yeah.
3 of Jaeger's traps, you lose 2 or at least 2 of your Fuse charges. So that'll be
I think
clutch.
it's 3.
Yeah, it's going to be one of the bigger ones in my opinion. For Fuse just in general. But on to something else. Intel is going to be announcing something big in September 2nd. I don't know if we've already talked about this because I've been playing Slither.io this whole time. But Intel has alerted the members of the press that something big has been shared that's going to be shared September 2nd. While teasing this email, they do not know the specifics my guessing is the release of the Tiger,
Yet.
the Tiger Lake, the code name for the company released the 11th generation Core mobile.
Labs
CPU.
knows what it is. Labs.
Do
knows.
you
Lab
know
does
what it
not
is?
agree.
Bob, you don't agree with that?
I have a very educated opinion on what it is.
Why don't you give
Because
me your educated opinion?
Tiger Lake is coming in September. It's going to be their GPU that they're coming out with. They're going to be releasing a consumer grade GPU to the public market. They've been kicking it around for quite a while, a couple years now. I think it was 2016 they tried to do it, and they released a bunch of pilot batches, and they really sucked. It was like the RX4 series was out from AMD at the time, and the AMD chips like absolutely destroyed their GPUs, so they scrapped the program and went back to the drawing board, and they've been working on it for the last 3 or 4 years. So they have been rumored to be coming out shortly. So this is more than likely going to be the release or the announcement that it's in fact a thing. It's been a poorly kept secret for quite a while now.
Now, do you think it'll outdo AMD or no?
It will probably outdo AMD's chip because the people that are running that team are the former heads of AMD's GPU departments. It will not outdo NVIDIA's. NVIDIA's new GPUs are going to be absolutely wild. The 3000 series has a 400 watt TDP on the 2 high-end cards. It's actually probably going to take a different PSU than like a standard PSU now, because it's going to take a new proprietary connector.
Yay, more money to spend.
Yep.
Yay.
But the performance is going to be wild.
I don't mean to cut into Mask. Are you?
I can hear my wallet crying already.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mask, were you done with your news?
No, I got like one more.
Okay, I just wanted to piggyback off that processor
for
idea for just a second.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys heard, but Apple is moving strictly to the ARM processors, and I just wanted to know what you guys thought that means for the future of PC builders.
So I don't think it will mean anything for Windows-based computer processors. I don't think you'll see Intel go to ARM anytime soon, and I really don't think you'll see AMD go ARM anytime soon. For a couple reasons. One, ARM is owned by SoftBank. It's its own company. Actually, SoftBank is trying to sell them right now. So they hold all of the patents to that technology. That's licensed out to Apple and a few other manufacturers like Qualcomm and who's the other? Well, that's gone. But also the programming language for ARM processors is really complex. Basically some of the microcode in it, whereas a traditional like x86 processor has 4 standard instructions, an ARM processor has like 16 basic instructions. So it's really complicated to write code for them. I don't see it happening anytime soon.
Yeah, I was reading up on it just a little bit. I don't know too much about ARM or any really processors to begin with. I'm still new to this, but I thought that was really interesting that Apple is switching pretty much exclusively to the ARM processor.
They're doing it because it makes for a more seamless ecosystem with their mobile products, and they use it in mobile products because it's power efficient. But as far as actual desktop computing on a large scale from Windows, it's not the best when power is less of a concern.
I gotcha. Sorry about that, Mask. I appreciate that though.
No, you're welcome. All right. So last but not, it's last. Who likes Marvel Avengers?
Woo!
Yeah.
Who does it?
What do you mean? What is it?
I was gonna say,
said
come on,
who
Cap, show
doesn't?
him how much. Oh, who doesn't? Okay,
Marvel
His
fine.
whole-
Avengers.
His whole brand is based on Marvel.
Yeah, the new Marvel Avengers. I forgot.
Uh-oh.
God, Jesus Christ! He went to go get. Oh my God!
No, you don't even know how much that cost. Okay, that was a lot of money, and I had to walk 4
Hold on.
miles.
Is he fighting the coronavirus?
Huh?
Is that Cap fighting the coronavirus? Because that's what.
Cat
It
team.
He's doing a poor job.
What?
Huh?
Anyways,
What'd you say?
so Marvel Avengers will be fighting the
shit.
AIM boss, and also the beta for it will be coming out. So in September, you'll be able to join Mrs. Marvel and a new bunch of little bit like you'll be able to join Mrs. Marvel and her new buds, and a little bit of an early release for the beta. So August 7th will be the PlayStation pre-order beta. August 14th will be Xbox and PC. August 14th will be the open beta for PlayStation, and August 21st will be Xbox and PC open beta. I think the new Marvel game is going to be awesome.
Man,
I will
Marvel-
say from the early trailers that I've seen, I don't know how much they've updated from now, from then, but from the early trailers, it looked like it's going to be semi-repetitive. Like you're going to have to replay some of the scenarios as different characters. And that would be the only downfall to me. Like it looks like a cool aspect because they do give you control of all the different characters, but the fact that you're going to be replaying through the same stuff, just I don't know.
No, I agree with you. I think it's going to be repetitive, but I think if you're a big Marvel fan, and especially just a game that you can jump in with your friends and just kind of play and goof off,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
have fun. I think it's going to be a really good game that they
Right.
they kind of release. Will it do good? Of course, it's going to do good. It's Marvel Avengers. People are just going to buy it to buy it.
Yeah. just
Will
'cause the
people
name.
like it?
probably
That's
not.
up to the people.
Yeah.
So
Cap
But,
will
yeah.
probably like it.
that's
Not gonna
that's
lie.
gaming news with me.
I'd only
Um,
buy it just to play Deadpool.
Everything else is kind of pretty much basic. Like Norman Reedus turns out doesn't show his penis in Death Stranding. Just your normal average news,
Average stuff,
PUBG sold 70 million copies.
Nobody cares.
Yeah, nobody really cares about that stuff. New
Nobody-
Overwatch. The new legendary skin for Overwatch came out. Just here, yeah.
Mass dropped $100 on a dragon skin.
Oh, dude, it's so amazing. You guys need to buy it. Look, play Valorant, all right, and drop a hundo, fat hundo, and then give your friends all the guns.
Oh yeah, Butterfly, I meant to tell you. You have a laptop, right? Yeah, that's what you're
Yes.
using. Yeah, so you can play Valorant if you ever want to play with us. It will run on a literal
Easy.
potato.
It's easy.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
Captain is telling me that's a hard no. No.
I'll
Cat
say,
feels about Valorant how Lab feels about Siege.
I will say I tried Valorant today, and I'm not a PC gamer yet. Because I switched to my extra ability, and I was so dumb that I didn't know how to switch back to my weapon. And this kid watching me is just yelling at me like, "Switch to your fucking weapon!" And I'm just like, bro, first
I
game
can't.
played,
You don't understand.
I don't know how.
I'm almost fell out of the chair. I was waiting.
Wait, who are you playing? Do you remember the character? Like, what was your ability?
Was
the bitch with black hair.
Sage?
That's like 3
Yeah.
of them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
but-
can bring people back.
That could be Viper, Reyna, or Sage.
Yeah,
I don't think
for-
Reyna and Viper are on
First
lock
game.
stock though,
No,
right?
they're
So
not.
Oh yeah,
No.
that's right.
yeah, so it's just it would just be Sage.
Okay, so
It's kind of just, yeah.
Well,
I'm
Like,
not gonna lie. If you're not playing with a full team,
it's tough when you're learning.
randos,
Yeah, it's
well,
tough.
I mean,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
did-
you
I
gotta
did
play with a
decently.
good team.
Like I did
Well, that-
decent. Like I won a round or two. Like I won the round for them, but like I'm still not good at it.
Yeah.
Like getting
played
used
a lot
to
of
keyboard
Spike
and
Rush to learn.
mouse.
Yeah, no, you got to play with Lab. He's our carry.
Yeah.
He'll carry.
That's it.
Trigun has the better KDA, which is so weird. I don't know.
Well, I'm
I don't know how
not you,
that
dude.
works.
I don't
Weird.
drop 45 bombs every night.
That's,
Okay.
No, that's not true at all.
But I
I guess
mean,
we have to go in
I've-
Valorant and
I
settle
mean,
this. now.
he's choked a couple 40s.
Okay, we don't need to talk about
So,
that.
so I'm curious, really quick.
I saw
I'll give
that.
Captain just his due diligence. What is it that you don't like about it? Like, don't say
If-
everything like
No,
specifically. See, you
If
were-
I shoot somebody first and they're able to turn on me when I shoot them in the head, I don't like it. It makes
Fair
me
enough.
Absolutely. If it's dead on their head and it does not kill them in 2 shots, like they can do me, I get super pissed.
He's used to the Siege where it's the one-tap headshot.
Yeah.
I need to play
Exactly.
Valorant with you.
Yeah.
You're playing Valorant like Siege, and you can't do that.
I need
Yeah, you gotta play it like CS:GO.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
I don't like
it's
CS:GO.
yeah, it's CS:GO
See,
with abilities.
I don't like that either. He's like, so you weren't gonna get me there.
All right, guys, I'm gonna wrap the podcast here because
Sounds
we
good.
are at
Alright.
an hour and 17 minutes.
Cool, man.
Thank you all for watching. I'm going to go ahead and shut this off, and we will be streaming some sort of real game shortly after this.
Possibly.
Roll the